Okay, have you written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a lens mirror combination problem. Okay, we had done lens combination, and in yesterday's class at evening, I had also discussed the lens combination formula derivation. Okay, that thing you will watch. And two numericals related to lens mirror combination we had done in the extra class. You will watch that thing. So here it is lens mirror combination. Which kind of lens? Convex. Which kind of mirror? Convex. So first draw the diagram. Convex, then convex mirror. Okay. Principal axis. Now object is placed at a distance 60 centimeter. So suppose object is here. Quantum. So this is 60 centimeter. Okay. Here focal length is given 20. And for that mirror, radius of curvature given r equal to 20. Okay, clear? So what will be the ray diagram? This will be the ray diagram. This will be the ray diagram. Three rays. After refraction, they will converge at a point. Okay, they will converge at a point. But there is mirror. There is mirror. So we will get image at any other position. So here we will check. Here we will check few things. So step by step we will check. This distance is given. Separation is given 15 cm. So this is object. This is I prime, not the original image. This is the image for lens only. Okay. So how will you solve? So first we will consider only lens. Forget about the mirror. First consider lens and find the image distance. Find the distance of I prime. Calculate. You know the formula. 1 by v minus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. Okay. So find v. Take it v prime. Take it v prime because it is not the original image. So 1 by v prime. U is on the left side. That means minus, so minus minus plus, and focal length for convex lens will be positive. Okay, so 1 by 20. So calculate your way. 1 by 20 minus 1 by 60, 3 minus 1 by 60, that means 1 by 30. So v prime, are you getting? V prime equal to 30 plus 30. Plus 30 means we will get this image I prime on this side, right side. Are you getting plus 30? Everyone calculate by yourself. Are you getting plus 30?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this distance is plus 30. This distance is 30. Now come to mirror. Okay. Now come to mirror. So the separation is given 15. So this distance, this point to this point, this distance will be another 15.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, it's coming 15 actually.
Which one 15?
It should be 2 by 30, yeah.
2 by 60.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this separation is 15. So this distance will be 15. So now this point, which is virtual image. So this is the virtual object for this mirror. Okay. This is the object distance for this convex mirror. This is the object distance. Now look here. Look at here that the object distance is not equal to the radius of curvature. If object distance is equal to the radius of curvature, that means this ray is incidenting normally at this mirror. So after that, after reflection, it will follow the same path, image will be formed here. If the object distance is equal to radius of curvature. That type of problem we had done in the last class. That means yesterday extra class. Okay, you will watch that video, you will understand. Okay, so if rays are falling normally, then the rays will meet at a distance 20 centimeter. Normal incidence means it will reflect along the same path, so image will be formed. Okay, but here it is not 20, it is 15. So we have to use the formula. I am erasing this one. This is for lens. Now come to mirror formula. So for mirror formula, what is the formula? 1 by V plus 1 by U equal to 1 by A, or we can write 2 by R. We know R, okay? For that reason we can write in this way. Here look, object distance is 15 on the right side. So U will be plus 15. Radius of curvature on the right side. So R will be plus 20. Now put and calculate. Now you can calculate, put and calculate. So 1 by V plus 1 by 15 equal to 2 by 20. So 1 by V will be 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15. So you will get 3 minus 2 by 30. That means you will get V equal to plus 30 centimeter. Clear? Calculate by yourself, check it. Check it. Our first work is with lens. After that, we will find the object distance from the mirror. It may be real object, it may be virtual object. Here it is virtual. So according to that, we will take the sign convention. In which direction it is? Here it is on the right side of the mirror. So it is positive. Clear? So here V we are getting positive. That means image will be formed. Image will be formed at any point inside the mirror or behind the mirror, not in front of the mirror. Behind the mirror means which kind of image? Virtual image.
Virtual image.
Yes. Understand the calculation? Understand the concept? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Other student?
Sir.
Sharon, Riya, Mahima?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So I am giving another problem, then I am going to our next topic, magnifying glass. So I am giving another numerical. Write it. The convex lens of focal length. The convex lens of focal length. Convex lens of F 20 and A here concave mirror. Concave mirror of here focal length is given 10 centimeter are placed coaxially at a distance 50 centimeter apart. Okay. Here incident rays are parallel to the principal axis incidenting on the lens. Okay. Incident rays are parallel to the principal axis and incidenting on lens. Okay. Question is locate the position of the image form. That means image position we have to find. Image position by this combination. Okay. Image position by this combination. Okay. So draw the diagram first. Convex lens, concave mirror at a distance 50 centimeter concave mirror. Convex lens f 20, here f 10. Principal axis, this is suppose focal length. Total this distance is 50. They are at a separation 50 centimeter. So suppose this distance is focal length of this lens. Rays are parallel to the principal axis. So what will happen after refraction? Okay, parallel to the principal axis. What will happen? What will happen? What will happen? They will pass through focus. Here it will pass through focus. Okay. That means due to the object present at infinity, rays are coming from infinity parallel to the principal axis. The image will be formed here, right? Image will be formed here. We do not need any kind of calculation for the lens because image will be formed here. This is image distance for lens. It is how much? 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter. Okay. Now this image will behave as object for mirror. Okay. So if this is 20, then object distance will be this. This is the object distance for mirror. What will be the object distance? The object distance will be 30. Yes. Object distance will be 30. Clear? So for lens there is no calculation. You will mention that thing, that as the rays are coming from infinity or coming parallel to the principal axis, the image will be formed at focus. So image distance for lens will be 20 centimeter. Okay, total distance 50. So object distance U for mirror will be 50 minus 20, that is 30. With minus sign because it is on the left side of mirror. It is on the left side of mirror. Focal length of this lens is also on the left side, so minus 10. Now can you find the image distance V? Use the mirror formula because this U and A are for mirror. So use mirror formula. Don't use lens formula. Use mirror formula. 1 by V, 1 by U, 1 by F. So 1 by V minus 1 by 30 equal to minus 1 by 10. Calculate. So it will be 33. 1 minus 3 by 30, right? So V you will get minus 15 centimeter. V you will get minus 15. Minus 15 means this is 30. So image will be formed here minus 15 at this point. These two rays will meet. Image will be formed here. This is image. Okay. This is focal length of lens. Look, check and understand. If you understand, then tell me. Clear, everyone? Everyone, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
You have any query, then ask. So in this way we have solved 5 numericals related to mirror lens combination. Okay, practice each numerical and understand and practice. Okay, so that any kind of numerical you can solve. So among these 5 types you will get one if it comes in exam. Next come to optical instruments. Okay, our this part is finished. That lens, mirror, refracting spherical surface. Okay, this part is finished. Lens mirror combination, lens combination, focal length of lens combination. This part is finished. So read it properly. And as I had told to practice the derivations, practice those derivations only for Friday exam. So now I am going to optical instrument. Okay, like magnifying glass, microscope you all have seen. Okay, microscope, telescope. Okay, so 3 kinds of instrument we will see. First, in this class today, I will discuss only one instrument, that is magnifying glass. I hope you all know that where the object should be placed in front of the magnifying glass so that the image will be magnified, right? And in this case we have to take convex lens. Okay, convex lens behave as a magnifying glass when tell anyone when anyone, where we should place the object so that we will get image, magnified image, and the image will be virtual. Okay, because for magnifying glass, object and image both are on the same side. Okay, so where we should place? Between focus and center of curvature. Okay, so this is object. Draw the diagram first. This derivation is very important in this year. Okay, so practice it properly. Draw the diagram. Take another ray which is passing through the center of curvature. They will never meet in the right side of the lens. So produce them in the backward direction. So anywhere you will get the image in the backward direction. And here image will be virtual, magnified. Okay, virtual, magnified. So suppose this lens, we are using this lens as a magnifying glass, and we are using that lens. That means when we are using that lens for reading any material, reading any writing, very small writing, okay, we will place that object or that writing in between focal length of center of curvature, and the image should be placed at a place, okay, which is the minimum distance of human eye vision. What is the minimum distance of human eye vision? That is 25 centimeter. Okay, this is the minimum distance of human eye vision. If the distance is less than 25 centimeter, our eye cannot see that image clearly or see that object clearly. Okay, so we will derive this relation for magnification of magnifying glass for this minimum distance of distinct vision. This is called minimum distance of distinct vision. It is 25 centimeter for normal eye. So here in this derivation we will use D. I am not using the value, I am using D. Okay. So how will you find the magnification here? You know the formula of magnification, M equal to what? For lens, it is V by U, right? V by U, clear? Now, you can measure U. Can you measure V? If you do not know the focal length, can you measure V? Using scale or whatever? You cannot measure V because the image will be formed behind the object. Okay, and our scale, if we use a scale to measure this distance, scale will not reach behind the object. Okay, so here we have to think another way. Okay, so here we will use those quantities which we know, like focal length, okay, like object distance, like this distinct distance. Okay, these quantities we know, so we will use these quantities to find the magnification. So for finding the magnification, there is a definition. So I am bringing this object here. I am bringing this object AB here. Okay. I am drawing a line from this point to center of curvature. So this is the B point for object. So object and image, both I have placed at the image position now. Okay. Now this one is making one angle, this, and the image is making an angle at center of curvature, this. Okay, understand properly. So here this angle, I am taking this angle as beta. Beta is the angle made by this image, A prime B prime at C. And this small angle, I am taking it as alpha. Alpha is the angle made by the object placed at the image position. Object placed at the image position to the center of curvature. Clear? This point clear? Clear? So now magnification M, we can write beta in terms of the angle beta by alpha. Beta is the angle made by the image, and alpha is the angle made by the object placed at image position. Okay, clear? Now if beta and alpha are very small, you will mention this thing. Beta and alpha are very small, then we can write M equal to tan beta by tan alpha. Okay, tan beta by tan alpha. Now write tan beta. What is tan beta? So tan beta. So we can write here again tan beta. We will write tan beta in terms of AB. Okay, this angle we will take, this triangle. We will not triangle this. This angle is made by the image at this position. Okay, or you can tell this angle, beta angle, is made by the object in place of the object, and alpha is the made by the object when object is placed at image. So for beta, I am taking this triangle. You will understand why I am taking this triangle. So tan beta is AB by AC. So here I am writing AB by AC into tan alpha. Tan alpha means here again it is AB, height is AB, this height, AB by A prime C. Okay, so AB by A prime C, it will be reversed when I am multiplying. So A prime C by AB. Okay, basically you will reach to this formula, but you will show this. Okay, so AB cancel out, so A prime C by AC. Now A prime C is on the left side, that is the image distance, so minus B, and object also on the left side, so minus U. Minus cancel out, B by B. Basically we are reaching at this position at that magnification formula, but we will show this formula and we will take in this way alpha, beta, all these things we will mention. Now V we don't know, so we have to remove V. How will you remove? So we will use the lens formula. Okay, so magnification equal to V by U. Clear this point? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So at the end, M equal to V by U we are getting. So lens formula is 1 by V. Now using lens formula, 1 by V minus 1 by U equal to 1 by F. Okay. So we have to remove V. We do not know the value of V. Okay, proper value of V we don't know. But at the end we will put the value of V because we are deriving this relation for distinct division. So multiply both sides by V. So here V by V, here V by U, here V by U. V by V 1 minus V by U M, and this is V by F. So what will be M? Magnification formula. M is 1 minus V by F. Okay, now we have to remove V. So in place of V, what we can put? This is the position where we can see the image clearly. Okay, see the image clearly means this position is the minimum distance of distinct vision. This distance A to C. This is the minimum distance of distinct vision. Okay, so for that reason we can see it clearly. It may be more than 25, but it may not be. It cannot be less than 25. Okay, if it is less than 25, then we cannot see the image clearly. It may be greater than 25. Okay, but it will not be. It will never be less than 25. So for distinct vision, we are taking V equal to what? D. Now V is on the left side, so V will be minus D. So here, D. Understand? Very simple derivation, but each step is very important. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the magnification formula. So suppose you are given a numerical also, okay, with this derivation, suppose one numerical is given, and there it is mentioned that magnifying glass, we are using magnifying glass, then we will use this formula. And if it is given distinct vision, we will use D equal to 25. If it is given D equal to any other value, we will put D equal to any other value. If will be given, that will be magnification. Okay. So now I am giving one numerical. I am giving one numerical related to this formula. Okay. I am erasing this. Any query? We'll practice this thing. This is very important in this year. I am erasing. I'll send also the study material where you will get the theory part, writing part. So we'll use this formula. So I'm giving a very simple numerical. Calculate the maximum magnifying power. Maximum magnifying power. Magnifying power. Okay, magnifying power means magnification basically of a simple microscope. This is a simple microscope or magnifying glass. Simple microscope consisting of a convex lens, of 5 centimeter. Distance of distinct vision is given. That is D equal to given 25 centimeter. Very easy. Solve it. Calculate the maximum magnifying power. That means magnification of a simple microscope. Simple microscope, magnifying glass, same thing. After simple microscope, we will discuss compound microscope in the next class. Done? Just one line calculation. Done. Here no need to put the values with sign because in the derivation we had already taken the sign. Here just you have to put the magnitudes. Just you have to put the values. What will be the answer? M equal to tell 1 plus d by f. Okay, so you will get basically 1 plus 5 equal to 6. No unit. Understand everyone? Here just put the values. D distinction is given
Yes, sir.
5, F is given 5. Any query?
No, sir.
Clear to everyone? In the next class, we will discuss compound microscope. Okay, and in the group I had written 5 derivations. Those 5 derivations you will practice, and simple numerical related to the formulas that we had discussed. So that will be given on Friday exam. Okay, and in the next class I will discuss compound microscope. Okay, if you don't have any query, then I am ending.
Thank you, sir.